Within many companies, one question comes up frequently. How can you improve your understanding of prospects and customers? To do this, the buyer persona is an essential element to implement. Indeed, it is a detailed, fictional representation of the target buyers of a product or service. It is the company's ideal customer profile defined and managed by the marketing teams. It is visual and easily recognizable. This method developed in the 1990s, notably thanks to the work of Alan Cooper, a pioneering developer in software design thinking who focused on the end user. Using a buyer persona allows marketing, sales, and customer service teams to better identify targets and prospecting channels, to more easily adapt offers, digital content, and sales pitches, to launch new products or services, to better understand customers, and of course, to better meet their expectations. It should be noted that in B2B and sometimes even in B2C, the buyer's profile is different from that of the end user. That is why this requires a distinct approach. The creation of a buyer persona is based on collecting data from market studies, analysis of customer files, online surveys, and interviews generally conducted with customers. It is mainly composed of socio-demographic, behavioral, and psychographic criteria applicable to each individual. The first step is to give the buyer persona a human face and an identity. That is, at a minimum, a first name, a last name, and an age range, a job title and a company. In B2B, a family situation and a geographic location. The second step adds to the buyer persona's identity. Behavioral elements about their purchasing and usage habits, their communication preferences, or even their preferred social networks. The third step aims to complete the buyer persona with information about their motivations, goals, obstacles, interests, and their interaction with the company. There is not a single representation of a buyer persona, but different models available, for example, on the internet. In summary, thanks to the buyer persona, marketing and sales teams have a better understanding of their contacts, those who make the final purchasing decision. They can thus better focus their actions and investments on the most relevant segments. They must also regularly challenge their approach, buyer persona, in order to ensure that they still align with the customer journey and the company's marketing strategy.